I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is wrestling. More importantly, some of the problems I had with AEW Full Gear, you feel me? Now, AEW Full Gear last night was a great pay-per-view. It wasn't their best pay-per-view to me, but it wasn't the worst one either, you feel me? The best one would probably be All Out. I ain't gonna hold you. I had a good time watching All Out the last pay per view. The worst one will probably be the one with Matt Hardy almost died. Whatever that one was, Full Gear last year or something. But that was one of the worst pay per views ever. I ain't gonna lie. This one was almost in the middle. You feel me? It was in the middle. I want to talk about some of the things that I did not like. One, yeah, and then we're gonna talk about a few things I did like. Some of the things I did not like. Two of the matches was too long. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's keep it a stack. All of the to me, a lot of the matches was too long. I felt like MJF and Darby, even though it's a great match, it could have been, you feel me, a little like 2 minutes. It would have been great. 2 minutes less would have been great. FTR and Lucha Bros, I feel like that could have been cut shorter. I'm not gonna lie. The Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express and Christian Cage, I feel like that went over. That was mad long for nothing. The Cody Rhodes and that match shouldn't have been on the card, if we being honest. Cody Rhodes and Pac versus Andrade and Malachi Black should not have been on the card. I ain't gonna hold you. That should have not been on the card for me. That match was very counterproductive in every sense of the way. Every sense of the way. It was a tag team match with nobody. It didn't need to be on the show. I ain't gonna hold you. For what they did, they could have did that exact same thing on Dynamite or Rampage. Like, we didn't have to do that. And then the feud is still going on. Like, wow. I can't wait for Malachi Black to get off Cody Island. I ain't gonna hold you. So that's one of the things. Another thing I didn't like was two of the matches were similar. And I knew this was going in. The Inner Circle versus America Top Team, that was a street fight. And then the Young Bucks match, that was a damn near street fight, Falls Count Anywhere. I knew it was too many similarities, you feel me? And if we being honest, only probably like two people bled. CM Punk bled, Adam Cole bled, and I think that's it. Probably Hangman, but it wasn't a lot. Like, it was too much similarities in the matches. I ain't gonna hold you. The matches was a lot too much similar for me. Then we had like 4 tag team matches. That was very unnecessary. FTR, the Lucha Bros, the Super Click versus Jurassic and Christian, Cody versus Malachi Black, and America's Top Team. Like, way too many matches. Way too many of the same matches. I ain't gonna hold you. And the last thing that I did not like about it was I felt like that even though the matches was great, I felt like when it was time for the finishes, it was unnecessary. I ain't gonna hold you. Sting and Todd Dillinger and Wardlow did not have to come out in an MJF match. They could have still did the same thing without them coming out. Who else? What else? On and this every Cody match is overbooked. We can't even talk about that. The FTR match. Why did FTR put on fake masks? That was mad unnecessary. For them to pin the wrong person, they didn't have to do that. I feel like every match was great, and then it started coming to a halt when it was time for the finish. The CM Punk Eddie Kingston match. I feel like it was great, and then when it was time for the finish, the crowd started turning on CM Punk. It just started getting wild, weird out of nowhere when it was time for the finish. I didn't like that. And then I didn't like the Young Bucks coming out in the main event. I didn't like that. I feel like that was wild and necessary also. I feel like that could have been told a different way. You feel me? Or you couldn't have never told all them stories at once. You didn't have to tell the story of Hangman being Omega and him being cool with the Young Bucks. And the Young Bucks damn near kicking out Kenny Omega. They didn't physically kick him out. But if I'm Kenny Omega, I got beef with y'all now. Like, y'all literally just watched me lose my world title and didn't do nothing. Like, that should be a storyline now. Also, sidebar, I think it's way too soon to turn the Elite babyface yet. Way too soon. It's way too soon. I feel like they're teasing that. I feel like they're teasing the Young Bucks going babyface, and they're teasing Omega. I feel like it's way too soon. Way, way too soon. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.